The Wayne County Commission Committee on Ways and Means meeting will now come to order. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Commissioner Scott,
Present.
Commissioner Baker McCormick,
Here.
Commissioner Marecki,
Here.
Commissioner Clementi has requested an excuse. Commissioner Anderson,
Here.
Vice Chair Baydun has requested an excuse. Chair Kellogg,
Present.
we have a quorum present.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Next item.
Item B, Chair's remarks.
No remarks at this time. Next item.
Item C, approval of the minutes from the June 24th, 2025 meeting.
A motion is in order. Moved by Marecki, supported by Anderson. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, this item stands approved. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item D, unfinished business. There is none listed. We're moving to item E, number 1, under new business, requesting commission approval of budget adjustment 2025-35-138, certifying revenue in the capital projects fund.
Who's here to speak to this?
Ryan Manning, Assistant County Executive, County Executive's Office.
Okay, good afternoon. You can go into this item.
Sure. Necessity for the budget adjustment lies with an unintentional oversight, which I will lay claim to, for getting these into the capital budget for last year. So that is why the need for the budget adjustment. The need for the vehicles, just ongoing need kind of day-to-day within the office for constituent services, government affairs, et cetera, to decrease reliance on personal vehicles.
So these those two county vehicles. I've seen a couple of county vehicles. Okay.
These are basic sedans to get to and fro to business in Lansing, business in your districts, business, with the communities. This is rank and file to relieve folks who increasingly, with the cost of vehicles also are relying on leases, and there's kind of, concern about mileage overages and what have you. So this was something that we've kind of been planning to do for a while, thought we had structurally in place and did not. So.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? Any questions, Commissioner Anderson?
Thank you. I just wondered, how many times a week do they go up to Lansing? And is that to sit in on hearings, or what is it?
It's ongoing, Commissioner Anderson. Yeah, as you well know, it's tied pretty heavily to the sessions, for the legislative sessions. But it's in this session, it's been. And the preceding session, it's been ongoing, multiple days a week, for, at least a single member of our team, and multiple. During lame duck, it was daily. So,
and these are, as you mentioned before, or the chair mentioned, that these are pool vehicles, and it looks like a great deal you got on them to be able to get those two for $60,000 essentially.
Yes, thank you for brightening up my story. That is that is also another reason we're doing this, is because A, they're available. B, if there are going to be future price increases, let's just secure the assets now and have them kind of in the.
So you're planning on buying those right away?
I believe we have I believe these are basically on standby for us.
Okay.
With the commission's approval.
And good. I at first blush, I thought, why are we buying more vehicles? Because it seems as though we have an abundance of vehicles, and the cost every budget year, it seems like we're replacing some of those vehicles. And I just wonder, that large motor pool system, how much we're going to have to continue to replace every year. Or not every year, but on a rolling basis.
Certainly understand your concern, Commissioner Anderson. We inherited a aged fleet, and I know that we're cycling through some of the vehicles, particularly kind of in the Department of Public Services, may be kind of limited for wider use by Fund Stream 2. So, for our office, just to keep it clean, our cars, our team, the pool, sign in, sign out, and just kind of keep sort of segregation of funds.
One last question. Driving those vehicles that are being driven by, who they are in the executive office, would be open to other county, staff people too.
I think the way we're wanting this to work is that the departments who need the vehicles, and I'm gonna demur on this because I am not exactly sure, but basically, I think the idea is for them to be for internal use for our office. That's why it's two. But I don't know kind of interdepartmental loaning of vehicles, I suppose, based, on what may happen periodically out of urgent need may be different than kind of, our standard practice on this, but I think we try to kind of like to have departmental control over there.
And I think the county has has a program, or not a program, but a procedure where they are aware that the driver does not have any issues, with.
Yes, and it's it's jointly kind of enforced, monitored by management budget and personnel.
Okay,
is
all right,
what-
thank you.
yes.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you. One moment. Okay, any additional questions? Commissioner Baker McCormick?
Just to follow up on Commissioner question about the drivers. Do they take the vehicle home with them, or is the vehicle going to be parked?
I parked. I believe our staging area for our vehicles is going to be the First Street Garage.
Okay, so none of the vehicles are ever taken home. They just,
In the interest of not committing to the word never, I suppose if there were overnight travel in a car assigned or something like that, or some kind of unique circumstance like lame duck where the team is literally staying in Lansing, it would happen, but it would not be a regular.
Every day,
No,
so
no.
they take
In
it
other
home.
words, there would not be an employee on the floor who drives one of these vehicles home and keeps it at their home.
Thank you.
So.
Any additional questions? Any additional questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
We're going to take all of these items at the end. And at this time, we have a couple of items that I'm going to ask, item number 2 and 3. I'm going to ask the commissioners, because of the nature of those items, do you have any questions? If you have questions, those questions will probably be more suitable to be asked in closed session. So need to know, if this will determine if we need to go into closed session. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, yes.
Chair, I just thought it was important to mention for anyone that might be viewing this at home that we discussed.
No,
We discussed these at length in closed session before, and I think everyone was present there, so.
yes, yeah, that's correct. So we have already discussed this in closed session a couple of times regarding these matters. So with that being said, Madam Clerk, would you please read the next item?
Item number 2, requesting commission approval of a settlement in the matter of the library penal fine Southgate Veterans Memorial Library.
Next item.
Item number 3, requesting commission approval of a settlement in the matter of library penal fines Detroit Library Commission, DBA, Detroit Public Library.
Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item number 4, a communication from Huron Clinton Metropolitan Authority forwarding notice of its 2025 ad valorem tax.
Are there any questions associated with this item? Any questions associated with this item? Madam Clerk, next item.
Item 5, update from the Department of Management and Budget regarding the budget preparation process schedule for the fiscal year 2025-2026 budget as it coincides with the home rule charter of the County of Wayne.
Thank you.
Greg McIntyre, Deputy Budget Director, Management and Budget. We're in the process now of wrapping up balancing funds and budget and business units. So our desire is to have a financial summary to CFO Wallace by Friday, July 11th. And once we get his blessing, from there we'll go to the CEO, and then from there, date to be determined, coming to the commission.
Okay, thank you, for that update. And give me some dates. What are you thinking? Any tentative dates that you have?
Okay, so our desire is to have something for CFO Wallace this Friday.
Okay,
And we would like to, the very next week, we would like to be on the CEO's calendar. And then in 2 weeks, we would prefer to be in front of the commission, but determined based on your schedule.
okay, well, the last time you were here, you mentioned something somewhere around the 17th, trying to get that over to us, so.
Absolutely. So I would just back up and say my staff and I has worked diligently to try for the first time in a while to present a quality product before this commission in accordance with the bylaws. We've run into various things that are way beyond our control, and we continue to absorb those things. This Thursday, I will be down 5 people, so we're working on a skeleton schedule, doing budget work and other routine work on a daily basis. And so we did not meet that deadline, but we're still working to try and get a quality product to the commission.
Yeah, I noticed how you said the quality product because that's most important. So absolutely, I understand. And so we'll keep an eye on that date and the delivery of the quality product.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Madam Clerk, next item.
We are now moving to the agenda. Item number 6, communication from John Wallace, Chief Financial Officer, forwarding the second quarter financial report for fiscal year 2024-2025.
Who's here to speak to this? Okay, so we had a few meetings with the management and budget team regarding trying to get this in line with past practices, but more so instructions and intent of this commission. So I see we received the second quarter financial report, but it seems like it's just speaking to the general fund, and we have, how many different funds do we have?
I'll just introduce myself. James Tatum, Director of Financial Planning and Analysis, Department of Management and Budget. We have approximately 73 funds.
Okay, and so what is the intent of management and budget in basically delivering a quarterly report or a timely quarterly report associated with all of those funds? Because at the end of the day, they impact our year-end report, which pretty much brought us to a certain level of concern earlier this year.
So Commissioner, we continue to develop that. It is a time-consuming task to produce these reports, and it'll become all the easier once Oracle is fully implemented. And so we will endeavor to deliver that to you.
Okay, keep us up to date as it relates to the timing and expectation of when we should expect these reports to start flowing to this commission in a timely fashion. But just it's a start here, and so just let's just keep it going. Yeah, let me ask: any commissioners have any questions associated with the second quarter financial report? Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk, next item on the agenda, please.
Item number 7, requesting commission approval of the appointment of Philip D. Whitfield to the position of Division Director of Budgeting and Planning, Management and Budget Department.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Chair Kinlock, commissioners and commission staff. Thanks for having us today. Today, I'm here to request commission approval of appointment of Philip D. Whitfield to position of Division Director of Budget for Management and Budget. This position has been open since July of 2023. We've been actively looking and recruiting for the right candidate to come in and help us continue to develop our people, process, and our technology. And we think that we have identified that person here. That's why we're here today. Mr. Whitfield comes with over 25 years of progressive responsibility and management experience in budget and finance. He's worked with compliance. He's got tons of experience with GAP and GASB, as well as OMB regulations. And one of the things that we like most about Mr. Whitfield is he comes in with a great sort of attitude and communication skills that we think that is paramount in, being successful in this position, also being able to help develop the budget staff and move us in the right direction. Prior to this role, Mr. Whitfield serves as Finance Director for the City of Ferndale. As the Finance Director, Mr. Whitfield is responsible for planning, development, execution of monitoring of the city's triennial budget, which encompasses general fund departments, special revenue funds, and enterprise agencies. In addition to his role at the City of Ferndale, Mr. Whitfield has had leadership positions at various other large organizations, specifically Haven Shelter of Women and Children, Northwest Guidance Center, Southeast Michigan Community Alliance, and the City of Detroit. Mr. Whitfield's extensive knowledge in budget and finance accounting functions and local government will make him an asset to the county and also help us, roll out our EPM module for Oracle, as well as update our policies and procedures and get a more timely and quality budget, as Mr. McIntyre mentioned to this commission on a timely basis. Mr. Whitfield's annual salary would be $165,000, and he would also, assume all the, the executive benefits of the executive benefit plan. With that, I'll have Mr. Whitfield introduce himself to the commission.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
It's funny hearing somebody read your accolades, but I just wanted to kind of introduce myself. As you mentioned, I do come with over 25 years of progressive experience. I've worked, the majority of my career started in the City of Detroit. Then I transitioned to nonprofit because I wanted to do something different. Wound up coming back to municipalities about 4 years ago with Ferndale. There I'm over the entire budgeting process. I'm also the treasurer for the City of Ferndale. So it's tax bill time, so we've been pretty busy. But we've also implemented a lot of things during my tenure as far as budget amendment processes, as well as I've revised finance policies that haven't been done in over a decade. So I'm a process person, but I'm also a people person. So I think team development is one of my core skills. I have a football background, so I'm used to leading a team. And so I strive to have cohesive members of that team. And so that's going to be one of the focuses when I come on board.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to ask if anyone have any questions. Commissioner Marecki.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Are you an elected official in Ferndale?
No.
Okay, it's an appointed position.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
that's what I was just curious if you were going to be able to do all this. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem.
Commissioner Scott.
No, that's what I was going.
Okay. Commissioner Baker McCormick.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Are you staying on with Ferndale?
No, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I wanted to clarify. Thank you.
That will be all yours.
Okay, any additional questions? Okay, my question is to the CFO, and my question is, okay, so the position is starting at 150,000. The position, I guess, starting salary is 150,000. Why is Mr. Whitfield's salary starting at 165,000?
Well, we did a market survey, and that's where it came back at.
Okay. Okay, so also, our staff requested, and I've always asked, at the time that we're moving positions, or adding positions, as far as that require our confirmation, that you provide the organizational chart for the respective department, but specifically management and budget, the titles for those. I noticed that Mr. Tatum states he was a director. But I don't remember the commission appointing his commission, his position as well. Yeah.
Through the chair, we do plan to come to the commission at a future date to officially lock in that potentially new division. But in the meanwhile, he's not It's not a dedicated department at this time.
Okay.
He's a consultant.
Okay, so I'll take that as something that should be stricken until we take the appropriate action. Affirming that position.
Yep.
Okay, yep. So that piece there, because I want to make sure that we're on the same page as far as the organizational chart and all that. Okay, any additional questions? Additional questions? Okay. Okay, thank you. And at this time, Madam Clerk, is there a motion in order? Are we done? Okay, go ahead. Continue, Madam Clerk.
Item number 8, requesting commission approval of budget
Agenda.
adjustment 2025-35-149, certifying revenue in the general fund and in the delinquent tax unpledged reserve fund.
Okay, who's here to speak to this? Think someone may be online. Okay, and read number 9 as well, Madam Clerk.
Number 9, requesting commission approval of a resolution authorizing the transfer of $3.6 million to the county general fund for fiscal year 2024-2025.
Good morning.
Good.
Good afternoon,
Oh,
right? Yeah.
That's right. Good afternoon.
Yes.
I am Melissa Evans, and I am attempting to fill the shoes of Janvier Adams today. She is here via Zoom, but she
And
couldn't be
I
present.
absolutely excused her from attending this meeting. She's dealing with her ill family member. Yep.
Yes. Yes. So we are here asking for a proposed budget amendment to be approved for the penal fines that we've discussed in previous closed sessions to the tune of $3.6 million.
Okay, so any questions associated with these items? As she stated, we did discuss this. We expected or anticipated this item to come before us. Just wanted to make sure someone's here in case any of the members had any questions. Okay, thank you. No questions, thank you. Okay, so a motion is in order? Okay, it's been moved. Is there support? It's been moved by Commissioner Scott and supported by Commissioner Marecki. Roll call.
Commissioner Scott? Commissioner Baker McCormick? Commissioner Marecki? Commissioner Anderson?
Yes.
Chair Kinlock?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Next item, Madam Clerk.
We're now returning to the agenda for item letter F, such as the matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
I know of none. Next item.
Item G, public comments.
At this time, Madam Clerk, I would like for you to unmute individuals who are joining us by Zoom or by telephone. And I'd like to ask for you to raise your hand or to indicate that you would like to address this committee if you have an interest in addressing the committee.
Chair, there are no hands on Zoom and no emails were received.
I'd like to ask, is there anyone present who would like to address this committee? Anyone present? Public comment is closed. Next item, Madam Clerk.
Item H, adjournment.
Motion moved by Marecki, supported by Anderson.